How are ya? That's Sadhbh. Aye.
I'll have a bit of a conversation with you.
What for? I didn't do
If
anything.
it ain't the smitten kitten herself.
Regarding some robberies yesterday with a woman that fits your description.
Well, I don't think I go fit in any sort of description.
Irish accent, black hair. Robbing a deputy. Robbing another person as well.
A deputy?
That's right. Why don't we go down to the office, have a little chat? You got nothing to hide? Sure, you'll be out in no time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go.
I just woke up, you know that?
Well, that is a shame. Justice never sleeps.
Man, I wanted to go robbing Europeans!
So how you been keeping, Miss Sadhbh?
I sort of had some big plans for today.
Oh, big plans. What sort of big plans does that be?
None of your business.
Well, it's banking conversation. Beautiful day, isn't it? To the left. You know the way to the office.
I do know my way to the office, unfortunately. Of course I had to pass them. Why did I go to Blackwater?
After you, ma'am.
Here, let me just put my gun on my horse.
Now, what guns do you put on your horse, ma'am?
Cattleman, do you really want to have to carry it around in your pockets?
I mean, I have to search everyone for stolen weapons, so...
Well, I don't think anyone's going around stealing cattlemans, but alright. Fine, I'll let you play with it.
I'm gonna have to search your horse after this as well. After you. Alright, put your hands up in the air, please. It's gonna remove anything that may hurt me. It's a nice ring you got there. Nice pocket watch, too.
Those old things, I don't really think they're that nice. You can see the ring doesn't even have a gem in it.
Alright, sit tight. Why don't you take a seat? I'm just gonna look at the reports. You want a drink? Anything to eat? Drink? Smoke?
Think I'll be alright.
I'm back. We got fish for so long now. Put it in this box.
Oh, there's Sadhbh.
How ya?
Oh, I'm alright. Were you out hunting earlier? I think I saw your gypsy cob out not too far from Quaker's Cove.
No, I saw that one there too, but that wasn't mine.
Oh, it wasn't yours? Okay.
No, I just woke up.
Oh, alright. Where were you coming from?
Armadillo?
Oh, you've been staying in Armadillo?
No, just went down there with a friend last night.
Oh, okay. You like going out to the desert?
I hate going out to the desert.
Oh, you must be a really good friend to this person then.
Aye.
Who? Do you mind telling me who you were going to see, or?
I do mind.
Oh, okay. So, what were you doing yesterday? Before you went to the desert?
Which deputy was it?
Just going around state looking for work, things like that.
If
What
it's
kind of work you
I
looking
did
for?
see it, but it's from long.
Paying work.
What's your particular skill set?
Wee bit of this and a wee bit of that.
Well, that's not much to go off of.
Aye, but there isn't too much to go off in the state either, is there?
Oh, so what do you do to make money then?
Shoot coyotes every once in a while.
That's how you pay for your pocket watch?
Aye.
Were you in Valentine yesterday?
I was all over yesterday. I tend to wander from place to place.
Sure, but were you in Valentine?
I was all over yesterday. So aye, that would be Valentine, that would be Blackwater, that would be Rhodes, that would be Saint Denis, that would be Strawberry, that would be all over the place.
Van Horn?
I actually don't get out there too much.
Oh, so not every place.
Everywhere except for Van Horn, Annesburg, aye.
And Armadillo. Except for when you meet a friend.
Didn't meet a friend, just went down with him.
Oh.
Ma'am, I'd like to search your horse, please, if you could come along with me.
Sure. Why not? Don't know what you're looking for, but...
I believe I'll know it when I see it.
I'm sure that you will. As you can see there, there's a water canteen, a lantern, and a pickaxe.
I see. Alright, very good. Sit tight there for a moment. Why don't you just wait by the wagon?
Right. They must not have anything. Interesting.
Alright, ma'am, you're free to go. Thank you for coming in, cooperating. We do appreciate it.
Aye. Well, thank you.
How is Mugsy, by the way?
Sorry, who's that? What'd you say? Moxie? I think I met her one time.
No, Mugsy. Old man. Deputy.
I don't think I've ever met him.
Huh. Interesting.
Is that a real name?
It is.
Huh. No, I don't think I've ever met him before.
You have a nice day, ma'am.
Aye, you as well. Smiles thinly. They actually, didn't actually answer them on anything. Like, they didn't really ask any questions. Like, they didn't ask, did you rob the deputy? They said stuff about it.
Did you know any medical?
No, I don't, but there's deputies down there. I can go get them for you.
Please.
I don't know if any of you can do doctoring, but there's someone down there at the medical tent that needs some help.
Alright. We'll check it out.
Hey, Sadhbh?
Aye?
I want to talk to you about some other things. Come on back in.
I just got... Do I have
Deputy
to?
wants to talk to you about something else.
Come on, Smitten Kitten.
I'm not coming to that. No.
You're coming. Hey, get back here. This is a lawful order. Get back here. Come on. Don't maybe have to chase you and arrest you.
You're on foot. You wouldn't get very far.
Yeah, I can get my horse quick enough.
My name's Sadhbh.
I asked you by name, and you
I
gave
didn't-
an attitude and
No,
crossed
I asked
arms.
if I had to.
And I said yes.
You give me attitude and cross your arms.
Alright. I'm gonna have to take your weapons again, ma'am. Don't
Come on
worry, you'll get them back if you're not guilty of anything.
You'd take
Hands
them if
in
I
the air,
was
please.
guilty of something?
That's why we do our jobs, miss, to find out if you are. Alright. Take a seat if you want, or stand. It's up to you.
Have a seat, Miss Sadhbh. Hey, Sadhbh,
Aye?
where's your Turkman stabled?
I don't have a Turkman.
What is that other horse I've seen you on? The brown one.
Me Turbred?
The dark brown one. Is it a thoroughbred?
Turbred?
Yeah, where's that at?
He's probably down here right now.
Okay. Let's take a walk over to the stables.
Right? Why do you think you need to go through all my horse's saddlebags?
Well, we
don't
believe
know,
we
we
may
gonna-
have
we
some
gonna
stolen
find
items
something
on there. We will have to verify.
No, I don't think you're gonna find anything in there. Just sort of.
How about if I hold you until we get a warrant to check your bank?
No, I'd rather
We'll
not
find
be
anything
held.
there?
You're not gonna find anything.
Yeah, I think we'll find some really interesting things in that bank.
What, in me bank? I don't think so.
All right. Can you give me a count of your whereabouts yesterday?
It was all over the place.
All right. We'll run through your day.
I really can't. I wandered around a lot.
All right. Well, I remember where I was yesterday, and I wandered around a lot too.
Alright, well, we're not the same person.
No, we're not, but I'm sure you can give me a basic account of your day.
Pretty much everywhere except for Annesburg and Van Horn and Tumbleweed.
Okay. So you were all the way out in Armadillo?
I went down there, briefly.
What time?
I dunno, the very end of the day.
Very end of the day, okay?
I spent overnight down there.
That's fine. How about roads?
I passed through roads multiple times.
Multiple times. Going which direction?
Both directions.
Okay. How about Flatneck Station?
I don't think I actually went through there.
You didn't go through Flatneck?
I don't
Nowhere
think so.
near it? How about anywhere along that coastline between Flatneck and Rhodes?
I don't think so.
Oh, so you went north out of Rhodes, but you never went along that coastline, no?
No, I went along the roads, not the coastline. Down on the beach. Give me a second to get Tyrannus out here.
Tyrannus.
Sic Semper, huh?
It's an Irish god of thunder. Tyrannus, they both... What are they both...
It's a nice horse you have
Lovely
there.
horse.
Aye.
You mind if
All right.
a deputy here takes a look in your saddlebags?
No, I don't mind at all.
And under the saddle?
Don't mind.
I'm seeing, yeah, this all seems to be in order. What's this, pick you got here?
Just a wee bit of bent metal. Don't know how that got in there.
These things happen.
Lucky thing for you, lockpicks aren't illegal.
I don't believe there's anything here.
What do you got against deputies? Simple question.
What are going against the people who want to lock me up and take away my freedom?
Well, you only get locked up and your freedom taken away when you do something inappropriate or against the law.
Yeah, I've never been locked up. Even before I was a deputy.
Well, that's fortunate for you.
Unfortunate for you, I guess. So I'm gonna need an account of your whereabouts yesterday.
I told you I can't really give you that clear of an account. It's all over the place.
You're gonna need to try.
I went here and there and about everywhere, other than the places we've discussed.
I'm gonna need you to try and give a timeline of events of your day yesterday.
I can't really give you a timeline. I don't have that sort of
Well,
memory for
you're gonna
wandering
need
around.
to figure it out.
Or what?
Or you're not gonna have an alibi.
Right, well, you don't see me run around with a whole lot of people, so guess I'm sort of out of luck if you're looking for alibis then.
Well, you can't even give a basic account of your ongoings yesterday, ma'am. That's a problem.
I rode between Valentine and Saint Denis and back again a few times. I don't know exactly when I was where.
Well, just run through your day. You don't have to give me timestamps.
I
Run
can't.
through it.
I literally can't remember. I was in Valentine a wee bit, looking for friends, didn't find them. Went to Saint Denis, didn't find people. Went back, went back, went back. Think I ended up me day speaking with Morgan and Valentine, and then we rode down to Armadillo. Stairs.
See, the issue I have, right, is that we talked yesterday, remember?
Aye.
Well, and what you were wearing when we talked matches the description of, what's here. Do you own a coat?
Aye. Of course I do.
Where is it?
Here on my horse.
You want to put it on? How about a bandana?
You see it here about me neck.
Mm-hmm. You ever tie that up around your face?
I can't. It's sort of twisted and stuff.
Oh, you can't lift it up?
Here, I'll try for you, but... Doesn't really work.
I see. I can't remember if this is the coat you were wearing yesterday or not. Or if maybe you've changed since then. Be honest with you about that.
Appreciate it.
Here's the issue, Sadhbh, that I'm running into right now. I got a deputy who was robbed.
And another woman.
And another woman. What's the other woman?
I'm trying to remember her name. It's on the tip line. There's no report for it yet. Also happened yesterday, though, I believe.
I think people
That
get
was-
robbed all the time.
Yeah, except that they're citing that it was a woman
Oh, I bet
Irish
she had an
descent.
Irish accent, right? So,
with black
you know,
hair.
then it must be Sadhbh.
With black hair. Wearing all black. Did it say flat cap or not in there?
Let me see. No, there's no description of a flat cap, although the lady, I believe the tip line did say a black bandana she was wearing. With black hair.
Riding a black or dark colored horse.
Well,
I mean, we
a lot of people
get
wear
a
black,
warrant.
and a lot of people get a warrant for what?
search in your bank.
You can look in me bank if you really want to.
No, we don't need that. Look, Sadhbh, you know I'm going to end up talking to these people, right? I'm going to get their reports, get their statements. I'm probably going to end up having to find you, put you in a cell, have them come and take a look at you, listen to you talk. You can save yourself a lot of trouble, and maybe I can work with you. Just come clean now.
How much trouble?
We'll talk about that if you decide you want to come clean. I mean, just that question gives me enough reason of suspicion to hold you in a cell.
I was asking you.
That alone.
Look,
you
I didn't
right?
know that he was a deputy, alright?
I mean, he says he identified himself as a deputy.
I couldn't understand his accent.
Okay,
Wearing
I
a
believe.
damn
No,
badge.
no, I fucking believe that. It's Muggsy.
He wasn't wearing a badge.
Talks like nobody can fucking understand.
You
Takes a
didn't
while.
realize that when you took the weapons that he owned, that they had an action on it.
I
saying
thought-
property of States Crossing Sheriff Department.
I thought he was a criminal.
That's
Thought he was
also,
a criminal.
also a fair statement. Half the fucking criminals in the state run around with our weapons.
To be fair,
Well.
I didn't take his handcuffs, alright?
All right, so you confessed to robbing the man.
How about the woman?
I don't know what woman you're talking about. Where?
I can find it on the tip line.
What she's saying she got taken from her?
Well, go over that when we get back to the office.
What happened to my deputy's weapons?
I don't have them anymore.
That ain't what I asked.
I don't have them anymore.
That ain't
What
what
did
I
you do with
asked.
them?
Sold them to somebody. I know I can't tell you who that was.
No, I'm gonna guess who it was, but that's fine.
Be careful
Give
of your
him-
guesses.
You'd be surprised.
It was not a DiCenzo's if that's what you're asking.
Nope. I'd guess either Tommy Two Snakes or Speedy McGillicuddy.
Didn't know anyone named Speedy.
But you know Tommy.
Haven't seen him for a few weeks. Heard that
Not
he
since
threw.
y'all went on your
Heard
date?
he. It wasn't a proper date. You understand that, right?
It's fine.
It's
Why don't you come down to the
medication.
station now?
Right. I'll put Tyrannus back.
All right.
Please don't cuff me for the walk down there.
I'm not. We'll take a walk.
See, that wasn't so hard, was it?
Easy for you to say.
Why do you always rub your face right before you admit something?
I don't.
You do.
No, I don't.
Any of y'all doctors by chance?
No, sir, Mr. True.
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Tommy True.
So what is it about rubbing your face?
It hurts sometimes.
Why does it hurt?
I mean, have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen people's scars too. They generally don't hurt. What happened to your face? If you don't mind me asking, you don't need to answer that.
People came, law people came with the landlords to burn us out of house and home when I was a wee child. Cut shards of a lantern to me face, watched my mother burn to death in front of me. So was my sister.
Where was that?
Ballycastle, Ireland. Tell him to mind his business.
Sorry to hear that.
Aye, so am I every single day.
Come on in.
You've certainly been through the wars, haven't you?
Not really much of a war when your family's been attacked and you're 11 years old.
We all
Let me
have our
check the-
demons, man.
Yeah, I'll check the tip line.
We all have some pains from our past. I understand that. Sorry to hear that tragedy in your life.
It's a tragedy of a lot of people my age. And
How old are
older.
you now?
31.
I'm 23, man. It's a tragedy for a lot of people my age too. So,
He is a baby.
you know, when I was 20, I went back home. Right? Maybe I'd done some things I shouldn't have done. Some people found out about it from back home, and anyway.
Oh, he's showing some kind of scar.
So people tried to kill me. And my father was able to get me out of there, and I literally watched them rip his body to shreds after he sent me away.
And who were those people? What did they want?
There were people who were friends of mine before then.
Sorry to hear that.
My point is that we all got tragedy in our lives. Everybody has their demons. What really matters is what we do with those demons.
I can see that it affects people differently.
Absolutely. There's a beast inside all of us, and everyone's got to feed the beast, otherwise it'll eat them alive.
Or maybe they're already dead.
Ain't
They're just
nobody walking
shadows.
around dead. So,
I beg to differ.
you can differ all you want. But as long as you can walk away from something, there's always another path. Those choices belong to each and every one of us. It ain't the experiences that we've gone through that make us who we are, but the choices we make during those experiences.
Well, I think I've already said this before, as I know what I am. I've already made me choices.
Well, that's the thing.
I've already
about
had choices made for me. I already made me choices. I already walked down a certain sort of path.
That's the funny thing about choices, though, right? They just keep coming.
Quit
You can
trying to
always
make all
choose
my
not to.
characters good. Right. Well, Sadhbh is Irish Catholic, of course. She can be guilted in some ways.
I guess we'll see what you do with your choices from here on out. Just know that you're on a slippery slope, right?
You have no idea.
Well, I have every idea, ma'am.
So the other woman who was robbed was Clementine Dawson. In Valentine, outside the butcher station. You want
Uh-huh.
to mention that as well?
Didn't even take that much from her. I don't take too much from people. I need to make a living.
You still took hard-earned money from a woman who earned it.
She actually handed it to me. I didn't take it from her.
She handed it to you
She did.
voluntarily. When you had her at gunpoint. Funny way of being willingly.
I let her choose how much to give to me. Didn't dispute it.
You offered her the illusion of choice when you had a gun to her head. If you admit to that, how much did you take?
I don't know, probably $15 or something like that.
Alright.
It wasn't that much. The deputy only had...
It said you took all her money.
Well, I don't think that's correct unless she decided to hand it all to me. Like I said, I didn't even look in her pockets.
Well, I mean, you had a gun put in her. I'm sure she didn't want to take any chances.
I'm just telling you what happened, right? I already know what I'm doing's wrong. Doesn't change the fact that I'm doing it.
No, only you can do that.
Alright. Suppose we should charge her then. Let's step inside the cell, please, ma'am.
Give her one account of robbery under 250 and one account of false imprisonment, and I'll give that woman her $15 back.
Alright.
Didn't false imprison anyone.
He held a woman at gunpoint, and it's a lot more lenient than robbery.
Right.
That's the first robbery.
They need to fix this. It should not
For the
muffle.
second woman, just give her the false imprisonment. It's a little more lenient. She came in peacefully and cut her some time.
Alright, just false imprisonment and then robbery under,
Yeah, of a public servant.
Alright.
Or theft of government property. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I like how Gunn dug for the Sadhbh backstory. Not many people bother. They don't bother to look into, you know, why does this criminal, you know, do crim stuff, dislike law, all that. Yeah, I think it's Fallon, Kryptonic. I think someone poisoned her or something. The whole server's in prison.
Alright, bear with me. I'm gonna get your charges sorted now.
Aye. There's a woman over there on the bed.
Not sure. Oh, actually, I know who it is, but it's not for me to say.
I didn't think this was some sort of hospital.
It's
It
not.
isn't.
What do you know about poison, Sadhbh?
Not too much, to be fair. Maybe a wee bit about some plants, but that's about it.
No one who does?
Afraid not. There's quite a few plants around that are very poisonous, but
Yeah, how about cyanide?
afraid I don't know too much about that.
Injected with a needle 3 times in someone's arm.
I didn't have anything to do with anything like that. I don't work like that.
Not saying you did. Just asking if you know someone who might.
No, of course not. Wouldn't have
know
anything
someone.
to do with someone who's doing something like that.
Or know someone who might be capable of.
I don't know. I'm hearing all about sort of crazy people. There's... What, they said people coming out of swamps and kidnapping people out of Blackwater, stuff like that. Do you know if that's the sort of thing you're looking for?
No. That person, well, they like to cut people up. A little bit different.
What about the, isn't there some sort of lake lady or something like that?
Those are cannibals. Again, they like to cut people up and eat them.
Remind me to stay out of tall trees.
Yeah, you should stay far away from tall trees and Big Valley. Here they're moving over there too.
No, I don't know anything about it. If I knew, I'd tell you about something like that. Not a fan of people hurting people that way.
Yeah, I think you would. I think you're being truthful. Like fish?
Sorry?
Do you like fish?
Aye.
Bad experience with fish?
No, I just think it's sort of an odd question.
Yeah, I think he just wants to get you some food is all.
I have no idea how long I've been here for. I hope the fines don't override how much I made selling those guns. Saf is very honest. Saf didn't lie. She's not been lying. That's like intrinsically against her character now.
Alright, nearly done.
She used to lie. Jeez. Saf is more likely to be prone with gun, or as more prone for. I'm still sorry for calling Saf Holly. Listen, Albie, I was drowning. I wasn't really making much accent or voice. And also, incredibly bad luck that we had a wanted criminal ride right through us and we had to run. Huh? What?
Alright, so the following charges: theft of government property, false imprisonment of a
How
public
much are you
servant,
fining me?
and robbery under $250. The total fines are 80 days and $270, so I'm gonna be a bit generous.
270.
You stole government property and held a lawman at gunpoint, ma'am.
I can't. You don't understand. I don't have it.
Well, you should have thought of that before you robbed a damn criminal.
I thought the maximum fines on that was 95. I can't.
95?
I can't do that. What am I supposed to do?
Not rob people in the future, especially lawmen.
I didn't know he was a lawman.
Alright, no, hold it, sit tight, let me talk to Gunn. Hey, Gunn?
Yes, sir.
Are we taking off any of the charges for the robbery of Muggsy?
It should just be the theft of government property.
Alright, so not false imprisonment. Alright, well, we'll take
The
$75 off that.
false
That's all
imprisonment
you're
is for the woman. She should have 2 charges: false imprisonment and theft of government property.
Alright.
You're giving me maximum fines, though. I cooperated with you in Everton.
I haven't gotten to the reducing yet.
That's fresh cooked, fresh caught.
Thank you. Sometimes, though, I think the fines are excessive.
She should be looking at 2 charges: false
They make it really
imprisonment,
hard to
and
actually.
I'll give the other lady her $15 back, as well as theft of government property. I think theft of government property is a $130 fine, 15 days.
Yep.
False imprisonment is
35 days and $75 fine.
Stopped her for just a few seconds.
You still took her money.
Well, Sadhbh, it would have been.
Well,
are
money
you sure
is
false
such a
imprisonment
grind.
$75?
No, that it's such a
Should be
grind
45.
to get the money is the thing. So that takes a lot of my
And
OOC
the robbery
time
charge would have
grinding.
gotten her $75, because it would have been 15 plus 50, or $65.
Yeah, 65.
So that's cutting her $20 off there. Who'd you sell the guns to?
The false imprisonment here says to me 75. The public servant.
Yeah, if
Oh,
the
wait,
jobs were
public
working,
service.
it wouldn't be so bad. But there's
Yeah,
nothing
alright,
I
yeah,
can do
got
to
it. That's where I
passively
got
make money.
confused.
That's
So I was putting that one on before.
Who'd you sell the guns to?
I can't tell you that.
You can give me a hint.
A gunsmith.
Sell them to Cooper Garrett, or did you sell them to Bonnie Jack?
Like I said, I can't answer that.
Well, if you want any more of these fines taken away, you're gonna have to. Ain't gonna come back to you.
Guess I'm about to get real desperate then.
Ain't gonna come back to you, son. Not even gonna move on it. Just need to know who to watch. Give me something.
Where does this gunsmith do his business? How about that?
They both work out of roads. That's not.
I was about to say roads. I'm sorry, I can't give that out. You understand what happens when that sort of thing gets out. If somebody's only done one sort of transaction, they know. If people come asking questions, they know. People
No one's
talk
gonna-
all the time. People talk all the time. You don't
Listen
understand
to me,
that.
Sadhbh. No one's gonna ask some questions. No one's gonna make any moves on this. I just want to know who I need to start watching. That's all.
As you said, you forgot 2 people. That you can start to watch.
Cut off half the fine. I don't want to hear about you talking about this at any point, Marty.
Pin it all on myth.
Alright, so your total charges at the moment are 35 days and $175. Now, we can take some of those charges off, or at least reduce a little bit. You give us a little bit with that,
Cut off half her fine. I already said that.
half?
Yep.
Alright.
She's already narrowed it down to 2 people.
I couldn't understand his accent. He goes, no, that I believe. Oh yeah, Gunn. I mean, they're not here to try and punish you,
Marty?
OC.
Yeah,
You don't
Jeez.
talk about what you said with anyone outside this room.
I know.
I love our deputies, guys. Don't be mistaken, because my character's...
Is this the
Grumpin.
first sale or the second?
This is the first sale. It's always left first.
Just don't have them throw me over to Valentine again.
Are we taking off any time for time served?
Yes, for the time she sort of... How long do you think you've been questioned?
I don't know, 15 minutes or so.
No, I'm including the first time they brought you in for
Yeah, I'd
questioning.
say about 25 at least.
All right, so give her 10 days and half the fine.
Alright.
Time served, and
Yeah.
she came in peacefully. She didn't have to give herself up neither.
Alright, yeah. We're, so that's 10 days and about, $87 in fines.
No, they're good deputies. $87. That's a lot better than it could have been. Dude, the fines are so high, though. I really feel like they should take them down. It still made a profit off those guns. Yes, exactly. Might have said too much saying gunsmith. It's good, though, to give them something, you know? It gives them RP. Oh my goodness, Holly got $235 for running Shine, and they took away the money that she got, so $635. That made me stop doing crime for a while when they did that. Like OOC, you know? Because I was like, I just spent 3 hours to get locked up and lose everything. Yeah, Holly is completely useless as a character right now. I'm probably gonna
What's
wait
your
until we
surname,
have
ma'am?
O'Brien.
How
O'Brien
much you make off
Whitney.
the sale of those guns?
Don't really recall at the moment.
Well, you better recall quick.
Why?
Because of what I have in my pocket, so you better recall real quick. Otherwise, it's staying there.
What do you mean by that?
What's that?
What do you mean by that?
You'll figure it out. How much you make off them guns?
What's in your pocket?
How much you make off them guns, Sadhbh?
Not really inclined to tell you.
Well, I guess I'm not inclined to show you what this is then.
I don't know why I'd even be interested in whatever it is.
I guarantee you would be.
$100. Lie to him. Oh, snap. Oh, he's... What?
Do something better.
He gave me $50. He's done this every time. He's done something to pay her fines a bit. Now she feels bad for lying about how much she made off the guys. Alfie! He has paid about $120, $150 worth of her fines so far. When I changed my mind, it was $200. No, I'm not telling. Nah, she wouldn't sell Gun out either. Like, she wouldn't tell them. This works for her. I was absolutely, completely broke yesterday. And then I robbed people and they... And Gunn's defense, it has made Sadhbh be much more truthful with him and work with the deputies more. She distrusts deputies, but, you know. It's a hard balance, because with Sadhbh, I do, you know, she doesn't like law, obviously, and that's because her backstory, but I don't just blanketly just refuse to interact with them or yell at them from being deputies, just because that's not good RP. It's not enjoyable RP. She's willing to work. I mean, you know, she's found injured deputies twice and helped them both those times. She's not gonna, I don't know. I just want people to have fun in the RP. And if you're just being told that you're a piece of trash because you're a deputy, that's not really fun. The chase with Carter and then saving Carter's butt, I know, like the next day when he was trapped in the waterfall. You know, Albie, I think you only come in here when I'm in prison. I feel like that's the only time you're in my streams.
Come here.
What?
So that's $150 you made. You're getting charged $80, so you got $70 left. You don't need to be fucking robbing people. Buy food, buy water, get a place to stay, get a fucking job.
There aren't any jobs.
There's plenty of jobs, Sad. Don't give me that horse shit. Do something better.
Man, now I can't rob with her for the rest of the day.
You know I ain't wrong. Like I said, we all got demons. What matters is what we do with them, choices we make.
You know,
Make the right choices.
the demons bite hardest when you're numb in your mind, staring at a wall.
Don't I know it? Every day.
Guess that there aren't any jobs that work for me.
Well, guess it's time to learn a new profession then. Before you start ending up being a professional potato picker. I promise you, you don't want to end out at Siska right now.
I've been to prison before.
You ain't been to prison with people that are there now. And that ain't never getting out. I tell you this, a woman got sent there yesterday and got beat within an inch of her life within the first 10 minutes of being there. That's with the wardens there. Ain't a place you want to end up now, son.
Keep that in mind.
I hear a bunch of ranches need ranch hands around right now.
Not a farmer.
You like horses. Ain't farming. Ranching ain't farming at all. Do something better with your life.
You don't understand.
Is that right?
Aye.
I understand a lot more than you know.
Or you think that you do.
No, ain't no thinking about it. We've all walked questionable paths their side. Get back on the right one.
I'll have no characters to play if they all go good. I'm sorry. Rats though. I can't rob anyone for the rest of the day. I gotta respect the RP, right? You know? So why'd I have to get taken in as soon as I woke up? No, he's we have some really good lawmen, guys. They do really good RP. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get nabbed for these other robberies. And my bank account's just gonna drain. Where is that? Is he stuck inside the barn? I got a problem with my horse. Whatever happened to Tommy's navy etched with 2 snakes? Well, he has it, doesn't he? I don't know if he threw it into a river or something. Yeah, I took it, but don't you remember me giving it back, Johnny? The day I shot 2 snakes? He keeps a cursed navy on one of his horses. You don't quite...
I'm okay.
You don't quite look alright.
Oh, I'm okay, I swear.
I'm assuming that you might need some help, Bub.
Yeah, just give me a hand.
He just ragdolled, he didn't.
Oh.
You know, maybe if you wore a shirt, he wouldn't get that road burn when stuff
Oh,
like that
yeah.
happens.
Exactly.
Can we get a shout out for Thunderfingers, please?
Wait, how is this my fault?
I'm just, well, it wasn't my fault.
Oh. I got dirt in my mouth.
I'm not robbing him. He threw himself off his
I know,
horse on
I'm
his
here to give
own.
you your weapons back.
All right, I
Yeah,
need
it's
those.
my fault. It's my fault, totally. Exactly. Horse came out of nowhere.
There you go.
They tend to send them through here from the stables, and you know, I think you
Where'd
just
that
had.
horse come from anyway?
They tend to send them through here for the stables, and I think you just sort of had an unfortunate.
I see.
Yeah,
All right.
came out of the air right in front of me. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
I don't think that they would take this from me. But you were asking about, you know, gun engraved with 2 snakes and all that, right? It means Ireland forever. What are you doing with my horse?
What do you think I'm about to... Take a guess.
You know, don't let your horse go clobber locals like yours just did.
It's your horse.
All right. His horse went over and... Right, but see, he got off his horse to hitch mine, and then his horse went over and ran over some locals.